you by the window light, holding coffee on a rainy night. Time had written silver in your eyes, but somehow you still felt like home. The chair beside you waited there, like all these years were never gone. A quiet smile, a gentle hello, and suddenly the silence spoke. No need for perfect words tonight. The rain was saying them for us. Some stories never really end. They only learn to whisper. Coffee and confessions floating through the evening air. Every laugh and every memory still waiting somewhere there. Coffee and confessions, nothing left for us to hide. We weren't looking for forever, just one beautiful goodbye. You told me how your life had changed, the roads you chose, the dreams you chased. I listened like the years before, when your voice was my favorite song. Outside, the city faded slow. Inside, the warmth refused to leave. Some hearts don't need another chance to know they once were real. Maybe love was never lost. Maybe it just changed its name. Some become a photograph, some become the rain. Coffee and confessions, one last story left to tell. Thank you for the love we had, even if it couldn't stay. Coffee and confessions, as the evening turned to blue, we walked away with peaceful hearts. I'll always smile for you. If we never meet again, remember this cafe, a little table by the rain, where love learned how to stay. Across the table, your eyes met mine, like no time had passed at all. 1,000 memories filled the space between our untouched coffee cups. You asked me how I'd been these years. I smiled and said I'm doing fine, but deep inside I knew the truth. Some stories never leave your mind. The rain kept dancing on the glass, while every second brought us back to all the dreams we used to hold before we chose another path. Across the table, we found the words we couldn't say. No more running from the silence, no more hiding yesterday. Across the table, we laughed like nothing ever changed. Though our lives were far apart, your kindness still remained. You spoke about your sleepless nights, the little victories you found, the city lights, the winding roads, the way life slowly turned around. I told you I still write sometimes about the people that I miss. You looked at me and softly smiled, as if you always knew this. Maybe we were never meant to stay forever side by side. Maybe love was only here to teach us how to say goodbye. Across the table, our coffee slowly turned to cold, but every honest conversation made the evening feel like home. Across the table, there was nothing left to fear. We stood up with grateful hearts and left our memories here. If this is where our story ends, then let it end with peace. Some goodbyes become forever, some become sweet relief. There are a million little moments hidden underneath our smiles, words we buried in the silence, growing deeper all the while. Every glance across the hallway, every almost holding hands, every chance we let escape us was never part of any plan. Funny how the quiet speaks long after voices disappear. The loudest words I've ever heard were the ones you couldn't hear. These are the things we never said, the words that stayed inside our hearts. I miss you, I needed you, I hated being never made, but somehow every missing piece still remembers yesterday. If I could borrow back one evening, I'd tell you not to walk away. I'd choose honesty over fear, instead of waiting for someday. Maybe nothing would be different, maybe fate would stay the same, but at least we'd know our story never lost because of shame. Love doesn't always need forever, sometimes truth is all it needs. Even flowers that stop blooming leave behind their faithful seeds. These are the things we never said. Now the silence finally knows every secret, every heartbeat, every tear we never showed. Though tomorrow calls our names and different roads are waiting still, a part of me will always hear the words we never will. Some stories aren't remembered because they had happy endings. They're remembered because they were honest. There's a little corner by the window where the sunlight meets the rain. Every chair and every shadow still remembers your sweet name. You would always order coffee with a little extra cream. Then you'd laugh and tell me stories like we had forever to dream. Nothing stays the way it was, but some places never change. Even when the people leave, love still echoes in the frame. Your favorite corner still saves a seat somehow. Even though you're gone, it feels like you're here now. Your favorite corner, where time refuses to move. Every little memory still dances in the room. The old barista smiled at me and asked if you'd be coming too. I simply looked outside the glass, not knowing what else I could do. A faded song played softly, the one we used to sing. For one small moment yesterday, returned on fragile wings. Maybe places keep our stories long after we walk away. Maybe every cup of coffee carries pieces of yesterday. Your favorite corner will always feel like home. No matter where life takes us, I'll never sit alone. Your favorite coffee slowly lost its warmth while we were lost in yesterday. Neither of us noticed time until the evening slipped away. The candles burned a little lower. Outside the rain began to fade. We held on to one last moment, knowing nothing ever stays. Sometimes silence says enough when every heart has spoken true. No more questions left between us, only gratitude for you. When the coffee turned cold, so did the night outside. But somehow in that quiet room, our memories stayed alive. When the coffee turned cold, we finally understood. Some loves aren't meant to last forever, only long enough for good. You folded up your winter scarf and gently reached to pay the bill. I laughed and said, I'll get this one, just like I always will. You smiled the way you used to smile, the one I thought I'd never see. A simple look across the room was all we'd ever need. No promises to meet again, no tears falling from our eyes. Just two hearts thanking yesterday before saying goodbye. When the coffee turned cold, we stood beneath the cafe light. The city shimmered after rain. Everything somehow felt right. When the coffee turned cold, you slowly walked away. I never called your name again. I let love find its place. Some cups are empty, some stories are finished, but the warmth they leave behind last forever. The cafe lights were growing dim as closing time drew near. The empty cups, the quiet room made every heartbeat clear. No clocks could stop this fleeting night, no words could change the past. But somehow every second now felt too beautiful to pass. We were weren't searching for forever. We weren't trying to rewind. We only needed one more chance to leave the hurt behind. One last conversation, one last look into your eyes. No pretending we were strangers, no rehearsing our goodbyes. One last conversation before we walked away. Thank you for the love we shared, and every yesterday. You laughed about the little things, the songs inside my car, the photographs we never framed, the wishes on the stars. I smiled because remembering no longer brought me pain. The pieces of our broken past had finally found their place. Maybe closure isn't silence. Maybe closure is this night. Two hearts brave enough to smile instead of asking why. One last conversation, that's all we ever needed now, to trade our tears for grateful hearts, and finally let love bow. One last conversation as the morning came in view. Some people change your whole life, even when they don't stay with you. The door closed softly behind us, not as an ending, but as a thank you. Found your letters yesterday, hidden in an old brown coat. The paper smelled like autumn air, every word you softly wrote. Some were stained by little tears, some by coffee late at night. Every sentence held a memory, every page still felt alive. Time can fade a photograph, time can but the ink you left behind never washed away. Letters in my pocket, carried through the years, filled with little promises and quiet souvenirs. Letters in my pocket, though the pages have grown old, every line reminds my heart of a love worth holding close. I read the words you wrote for me about the dreams we'd someday chase. Funny how life changed our plans, but never stole your grace. Now I smile instead of cry, looking back on all we've known. Some memories don't weigh us down, they simply lead us home. Love isn't measured by the ending of the story. Sometimes it's remembered by the kindness it leaves behind. Letters in my pocket will travel where I go, not to keep me living there, but to help me let you go. Letters in my pocket, folded close to me. Some goodbyes become forever, some become a melody. I'll keep these letters, not because I miss yesterday, but because they helped me become who I am today. The streets were shining after rain as I walked this road alone. Your footsteps slowly disappeared, but somehow I felt at home. The city hummed a lullaby, soft beneath the midnight sky. For the first time in so long, I wasn't asking why. Maybe he quiet breath, one ordinary day. I'm almost home, though I don't know where it is. Somewhere between the memories and all the dreams I missed. I'm almost home. With every step I take, learning every goodbye can lead to something great. The winter air touched my face like it knew I'd be alright. Every broken piece inside found a little bit of light. I carried nothing but myself, no heavy heart, no long regret. Only hope inside my hands for the days we haven't met. You were never just my ending, you became the road ahead. Every chapter that we lived still echoes what you said. I'm almost home, not the place we used to know, but somewhere my heart has learned it's finally okay to grow. I'm almost home, the stars are shining bright. Thank you for the love you gave, it brought me to this life. Maybe home was never a place. Maybe home was becoming myself again. Morning slowly filled the sky, where yesterday had said goodbye. The streets were waking one by one as I followed rising sun. I carried every memory, not as weight but part of me. Every laugh and every tear led my heart to standing here. Nothing lasts forever, nothing stays the same, but every love we ever knew leaves a gentle flame. Goodbye without regret, no tears left in my eyes, only gratitude for every dream we held beneath those skies. Goodbye without regret, I'll smile when you cross my mind. forever, but forever they are kind. The cafe faded far behind, still alive inside my mind. Not because I wished you back, but because we found our path. Love was never meant to stay, only guide us on our way. Every ending softly shows where another future grows. If I never see your face, I'll still thank amazing grace for allowing us to meet, even if our time was brief. Goodbye without regret, I'll always wish you well. Thank you for the story only we could ever tell. Goodbye without regret, as tomorrow calls my name. I'll remember you with laughter more than I remember pain. Some goodbyes don't break your heart, they quietly set it free. The morning painted golden skies as I reached the station gate. Life was waiting just ahead, it never learned to hesitate. I turned around one final time, the cafe stood so calm and still, like every dream we'd left behind had finally found its will. Some souls are meant to meet, even if they cannot stay. Every season has its reason, every heart must find its way. See you in another lifetime, where the stars may shine the same. Maybe then we'll find each other before we learn each other's names. See you in another lifetime, if the world is kind once more. Until then I'll keep your memory like the ocean keeps the shore. The wind carried your laughter through the quiet autumn trees. For a moment I could almost feel your hand reaching for me, but I smiled into the sunrise, knowing love had done its part. Some people leave your story yet never leave your heart. If forever wasn't ours, I'm thankful for the time we had. Every page became a lesson, every goodbye made me glad. Because loving you taught me how to love myself, and that's a gift time can never take away. See you in another lifetime, where no tears will have to fall, where unfinished conversations find their ending after all. See you in another lifetime. Until that distant day, I'll carry hope inside my heart as I gently walk away. This isn't goodbye, it's simply until our stories meet again.